Good morning, Danielle Jaarveth. Hope you're doing well. Let's get started. This morning, the Tower. We're March 25th, Wednesday. We start with the Tower. That's Mars energy. Okay. So, we're breaking away. This can be a positive card. It just depends on the other cards, right? And all cards, I wouldn't say. They have a positive and a negative. It's the dualistic nature of most of the cards. So we're starting out with the Tower. What do we have over the Tower? The Knight of Wands. Okay. Could be a Cancer or a Leo. Has something to share with us today. Knights, this is a thought, but it's also fire. So someone could say something to you today that could be explosive. It could be some sort of revelation. It could be shocking information. Like, read all about it. Let's see what works for or against you. We're building on our story. The Six of Pentacles works for or against you. You've been receiving assistance from others, maybe. And it works for or against you. Maybe, receiving help from others can be, it can put us in a position of where we feel like we can't provide for ourselves, even though we appreciate it. So it can work for or against us. Let's get our current thought, our conscious thought. The Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, good morning. I think it's a good thing, right? The Four of Wands in your conscious thought, this is a good vibe, even reversed. So you're enjoying yourself. Maybe maybe you needed help and someone comes to your aid and you weren't planning on it and you appreciate it and it changes your paradigm. Maybe you were sulking or stressing out or whatever, and it changes your paradigm, but you're still feeling kind of strange about someone assisting you. What is your subconscious thought? The Three of Cups reversed. Okay. Your subconscious thought. So I don't know if you have any depressive issues or I know all of us, can't be at the top of our emotional state all of the time. But subconsciously, we're considering not going out as much. Like, I think we're kind of beating ourselves up, critiquing ourselves something. I'll get more on that here in a minute. We need more cards. What is in the recent past? Recent past. Three of Wands reversed. Maybe you were waiting for a tax return. Maybe you were waiting for something and it hasn't come in yet. Maybe some sort of delay is what I'm picking up with that one. Some sort of a delay. Let's see, moving forward, we have the Magician reversed. So are we blaming others instead of taking any accountability? Are we, maybe our computer broke, our device, our phone didn't work, someone gifted you a phone, I don't know, something. And this is moving forward. Why is there some sort of not taking accountability? We'll see. And it could be someone working against you, but I don't like that energy, so I try not to speak it. Let's get a card for you. Four of Cups reversed. Okay, so I think we're moving past the depressive emotions, like with the Four of Cups being reversed. And if we haven't, it's saying we need to find a way to alchemize that to get past it. Um, what's in our environment? The King of Cups reversed. If you watch yesterday's video, the King of Cups reversed was in this exact same position, okay, in our environment. And so there could be someone in our environment that's manipulative, that it's an authority or it's a counselor. It could be an older, it doesn't have to be a man, but masculine energy, older, emotion. And this is water of fire with the King of Cups. And when it's reversed, he can be deceptive and sort of like, if this isn't the person you'd want to go into business with, this isn't someone that you would want in your energy. And so maybe there literally is someone with the Magician reversed and the King of Cups reversed that you maybe don't want to deal with. It's in your energy. Good morning. Yay, good morning. Let's see, hope or fear. At the end of the read, I'll pull a smaller deck out and let you guys ask some questions if you're interested. Okay, hope or fear, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Not feeling confident in our work and our actions, not being able to work. This is in our hope or fear. So like if you're single, and everything is reliant on you, maybe that's a fear, is what if I'm not able to go to work? Who's going to pay the bills? Because it doesn't look like you like getting assistance from other people. You like your solitude, or if you're not single, you just like your sovereignty. You don't like to mince with other people. And I can see with this King of Cup reversed and the Magician reversed why that would be the case. In your outcome, potential outcome, we have the Fool reversed. So there's a concern about moving forward, starting over. And there's a concern about, there's always a learning curve when you start something new, right? It could, if you change locations, it could extend the distance from work, your commute. It could change schools if you have kids. It could, maybe you're in a place where you're pretty happy and you don't want that change. Let's see if there's anything else before we move to the bottom of the deck. We have 2 4s, 2 3s. The Tower, the Magician, the Knight of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, King of Cups reversed. Nothing's jumping out to me that I want to speak on. And the bottom of the deck is the Strength card. I love that. So what we don't see coming is our ability to take control of the situation, okay? But we're not doing it violently. We're not like freaking out and reacting quickly. I think this is something well thought out. You're taking your time in making this decision, but you're taking control of the situation, and I think it's going to be a passive, natural transition to wherever you're going from here. And I think that's all I'm getting out of the read today. So if you have questions, I did fix the chat. I think yesterday the setting was like 60 seconds, or in the past it was like 60 seconds for someone to respond. So you should be able to respond or chat, like one time after the other. So if anyone has a question in the chat before I close the live, feel free to type your question. I'll just do a really quick several card answer. think someone asked yesterday about a business they were thinking of launching. My son likes these questions. I'll say, well, you pull the cards. Nope, you're better at pulling the cards. Okay. Good afternoon. I have a question. Should I pursue this business still? Yeah, we had one like that yesterday. Let's ask. For Desiree, B1Z, should she pursue from South Africa? Nice. Okay. So right now we have the King of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Cups. Your location may be something about your location may be an issue. And we have the Three of Wands. So if you're waiting for, what I get from these, Desiree, is if you're waiting for it to happen, saying walk away, okay, change financial. So it looks like you have something good going on now, and then look at all these cups stacked up nicely, and she's walking away from them. That lets me think, or that tells me maybe that you have something, things are going well for you right now. The King of Pentacles is reversed. He's great for finance, business, but reversed, there may be some concerns about financial stability. And the Three of Wands, we're waiting for our ships to come in, but sometimes he has to go out to them, so the location may be an issue. I must submit a proposal, however, I'm doubting myself. That's the full reversed, and this might be your reading today. If there's a partner involved, it cautions you against that partner. But you know, what we don't see coming is the Strength card. I don't know if you pray, meditate, but what you don't see coming is the strength to probably make this decision. And I would say whatever your belief system is, lean on that a little bit, and trust your gut. You know, that would be my tarot response. Do we have any other questions? Desiree, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that you'll have the strength to make whatever decisions you need to. Is there anyone else that would like to ask a question? I think the chat should be fixed. Shouldn't take that long. Very good. Yep, trust your gut. The High Priestess, if you look in the High Priestess card, she has the Torah at her gut, and the Torah is the law. And the High Priestess with that law at her gut, that's trusting, using her gut as a guide. I don't know. We'll give it just a minute longer to see if someone else responds while I'm looking for that High Priestess card. Watch it be the last one. That's funny. Yeah. She's got, in this one it's a laptop, okay? But usually the Torah is right here at her lap, and it's the law, and she trusts her gut. All right, if there aren't any more questions, I'm going to sign off. Be back here tomorrow at 7 a.m. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you, thank you. If you haven't already, like the video. I'm liking it right now. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.